Hi everyone, welcome to Channeling Love. My name is Diane and this is your angel message for today. So I'm actually going to start with angel cards today. I'm going to start with the Archangel deck, my all-time favourite, and we'll see what we get that sets the tone for the message ahead. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know, God? What do we need to know, Divine Ones? What do we most need to know today? Oh, that one flipped over. Come back to that. We most need. Okay, there we are. So we have this, this, and this. So we have compassion. That was the card that fell out. So we really need to know how to be more compassionate today. Compassionate towards ourselves, compassionate towards others. We need to understand that everyone is fighting their own battle, invisible battles that we don't know about. We don't know what people are going through. And we also need to be kinder to ourselves. We've got indigo and crystal children. So this is also about the inner child. Being very, very gentle, very compassionate towards the inner child. But also if you know of children, or if you have children, if you're responsible for children, or if you actually work with children, remember they are going through tough times as well, just as we have been, because they're picking up on all this stuff, all this horrible energy, all this fear and complexity and confusion, and they need extra care, attention and compassion to help them to get through it. So that's something for the parents and teachers out there. It's a day for you to just remember the children and remember to actually just open your heart a little bit more, soften your heart a little bit more. If people are a bit fractious, if you know they're sort of playing up a little bit or they're confused, remember there's a lot going on in the world that's making adults very anxious, so imagine what that's like for children. We've also got teaching and learning, which is a very interesting combination, because what this is, I feel that this really is a message for my teachers today. So if you are actually thinking of becoming a teacher, if you are already a teacher, if you have teaching in your background, there's something in this message for you, something that you need to hear that could help you on your path going forward. You could, or if you're a parent, or if you're thinking of becoming a parent, yes, or if even maybe if you're a very sensitive person who's concerned about a sick parent. Okay, so this is all about children, parenting, teaching, learning and compassion. So what do we need to know, Spirit, about those topics? What do we need to know? And I've just heard Archangel Michael say, some of you need to know how to take care of yourselves a little bit better. You need, and look what's just popped up. Live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. I just can't make this stuff up. So let's focus on the inner child then, because that wanted to come through quite strongly. The inner child, what does the inner child need today in terms of nurturing, and also how can we take care of the children at this time? Just dropped. You're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. So let's remember that also children have spiritual awakenings. There might be ways for you to talk about spiritual matters in your classroom. Don't shy away from it. Don't be scared of what people are going to say. You know, we have religious education classes. Maybe there are more religions or thought systems or perspectives that need to be included in that. Maybe you can be a pioneer in that respect. Or maybe there are just questions that children have sometimes that we need to start finding better answers for. Let's come back to the spiritual awakening, to the, not spiritual awakening, the inner child. Spirit, what do we need to know most about how to heal, how to nourish, nurture, or how to celebrate the inner child? Okay, there's one. That felt really good, actually. This is very much the message. A time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. So for some, this is about childhood trauma. I'm sorry if it's a bit heavy, and if this does not include you, if this is not your reading, then please feel free to move on. It's not going to be for everyone. So for some, there is a need for self-forgiveness. There is a need to recognize and understand that anything that happened to you in the past that has been traumatic, that has caused you shame or blame or a lack of self-love, it wasn't your fault. It's something that was done to you. It's something that was not okay, and it's something that it's time for you to begin to heal from and let go of now, so that you can come into the full blossoming of your spiritual gifts, your spirituality, and of yourself as a creative and powerful being on this planet. Time to let go. There are people in this community, I feel, who could be of greater service to the collective right now, but they are still healing from childhood wounds, and that could be anything at all. It could just be, you were shouted at a lot. It could be something physical, but it might not be. It could, you can shame people just by telling them they're not good enough. There are many, many ways to shame children, unfortunately, and a lot of people in previous generations and still now were just not capable or aware enough to know how to treat children. And there are many, many people who are still carrying the burden of that. So if that's you, let's hope we get some really nice messages for you. But this is for everyone in the collective. So even if that doesn't apply to you, let's just see what else we have in terms of messages for the inner child. We have a light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. So it does seem to be continuing on that theme. So you have an angel who's with you, who's been with you since the very beginning of your life, a soul contract, an angel that's helping you to heal, helping you to let go of chastising yourself, of shaming yourself. If you think you're not good enough, or you're not doing enough, or you haven't achieved enough, or any of those things, let go of that small thinking now. It doesn't serve you. One more from this deck. A message is trying to reach you. So there is a message from someone who has passed on, a loved one who has passed on, who wants you to know that they are sorry, or who wants you to know that they are sorry they couldn't be there for you while you were going through difficult times. This is a message that needs to come through for a lot of people. There are people who have died with a great burden of guilt, or there are people who have died and who are watching you suffer still, and who want that suffering to end, who want to be a part of your healing process. I felt actually quite nauseous there when I connected with that. So I feel there's someone out there who's got some kind of an eating disorder. It feels like bulimia, someone who's still punishing themselves because of things that happened in the past, who needs to hear this message. Let go of the past, let go of all of that. You have angels with you, guiding you, and you do have loved ones from the past who want to help to put things right now in the present. Okay, that was pretty intense, that one. So I'm going to continue on that theme. This is for anyone in the collective here who is healing childhood wounds, childhood trauma, and I want to ask Spirit, what does each group need to know or see or hear that will help them to let go of the past and move into being their biggest, best, brightest and boldest self. So you can stop the video for a minute and tune in and connect and ask which group your message is to be found in, 1, 2 or 3. Okay, I'm getting Archangel Raphael coming through really strongly. So there are people out there who have physical ailments that have resulted from childhood trauma, and that's also something that you need to get looked at. Okay, don't give up on life, don't give up hope, because there is help coming. You are here for a reason, and you will fulfill your destiny and your purpose. Just do the work, do the healing, okay? And never, ever, ever give up on yourself. The angels will never give up on you. Okay, group 1, what you need to know is peace and harmony can be found within you. You can find peace and harmony within yourself. You can find peace, make peace with the past and move on. You just have a few more steps to go. I feel this group has done a lot of the work already. So you are moving to a place of peace. You're moving to a place where you can actually accept yourself as you are. You might have been told in the past that you weren't good enough, or that you had to overachieve in order to just be seen. never mind to be loved. And you're coming to a place of peace and understanding that actually, no, you're perfect just as you are, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist or anything special to be worthy of love. And you're beginning to love yourself. You're beginning to learn how to receive love, which is lovely, and I see more of that coming for you. Group number 2, your message is leap of faith. So group number 2, there's somewhere in your life that the past is holding you back still. It could be a new opportunity that's just arisen and you're looking at it and you're thinking, yeah, but do I really deserve it? I'm that person. I'm still, that person who doesn't deserve stuff. The small you, the you that feels judged, the you that was shamed. So you're not going for the opportunities. I feel that there could have been opportunities in the past that you didn't go for because you felt you weren't worthy, because you felt judged, and because you internalized some of the voices of those people who shamed you and verbally, maybe physically abused you. It's time to let go of that and to take that leap of faith and to not only know that you can do it, but also that you are worthy of these opportunities. There are more opportunities coming for this group. I feel that quite strongly. And one of your biggest tests in this lifetime is to love yourself and to feel and know that you're worthy of the good things that are coming to you and that have come to you in the past. Okay, group number 3. Your way out of the prison, I just heard, the prison of your mind, is to trust your vibes. So trust what you feel, know and understand about new people coming into your life or new situations, because what you've gained from the past is a tremendous ability to feel, sense and understand goodness in people, and to feel, sense and understand what's not so good within people. You just have to trust that. It's one of your goals in this lifetime to increase your sensory acuity, to increase your intuition, your sense of knowing about what's right for you, what's good for you, what isn't, who's right for you, who's good for you, who you need to keep around you and who you don't. Okay? So let that continue and let that be the gift of everything, and let go of the past and trust your vibes in the future. Okay, that's it for now, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those messages, and if you did, please put a like or a comment under the video and share it with your friends. Spread the joy, spread the love, spread these messages of awakening and of comfort and peace and joy and celebration and forgiveness, self-forgiveness, self-love. And also, if you'd like us to work together, have a look at the links below the video. If you'd like my energy clearing guide, if you think you need that, it's below the video. The little book of daily guidance is below there. There are lots of links, lots of different ways to connect with me, lots of different ways to support my channel and to help me to spread my messages and reach more people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I take none of it for granted and I really appreciate you. So stay well, and we'll be back soon. Bye.